Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, guys.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. Hey, Derek.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Vanessa and Mike.
We are just getting set up. After all that about the camera, we didn't try anything, so.
It's fine.
So if we pointed it this way, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
This stuff?
Or maybe like on top of your dish rack, maybe? No. Maybe not.
Like what if
Yeah, I think they're good.
We have more
I think they're
cookbooks.
good. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very good. So how are you guys doing?
Doing well. I'm gonna see if I can get a little more volume out of my computer.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah. We're
Good,
doing
good.
How are you?
Very well, very well. Being busy, you know.
Yeah. That's good. Are you doing a lot of chef calls yet?
So far, I think this is my third one, so pretty good. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, this started like not too long ago too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been like a lot of like doing my pop-ups and like today we went to the hospitals and whatnot. So yeah, it's a lot of work for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you guys ready? Did everything like you guys cut things already or not yet?
We haven't cut things. I made the spice mix and we have everything out.
Cool. All right. So I mean, like for what you always want to do when you first start cooking is just like have a mise en place. So you always want to have everything ready before you start cooking. So it's like it's there ready to go instead of like, oh no, I need like chopped onions. So I think the first thing to do is like chop onions and then shallots and chili peppers. So if you guys just want to dice that up.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
We can both do it at the same time here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go.
Yep. Perfect. Oh, this is like.
This is a good one.
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice.
Oh.
All right.
Do you guys just get out of work or?
Yeah, a little while ago.
Nice.
We have a couple dogs, and so we had to do dog things for a bit.
Yeah, I have a small, like, little tiny Shih Tzu.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't plan to have a quarantine puppy. We planned to just have a puppy, but
Oh.
it turned out to be a quarantine puppy. And it's
wow.
We have an 11-year-old dog and now a 14-week-old dog. So
Oh wow, that's a big difference right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing great.
That's awesome. What kind of dog?
The new one is mostly lab, we think.
Mostly lab. Nice.
The older one is a mix, but he's Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Oh wow.
Both big dogs.
Yeah.
How are we doing the whole onion?
Yeah, you can use the whole onion for the whole. Yeah, that size is perfect. Yeah. And then you're cutting the scallions.
Yes.
Yep, perfect. So the scallions is gonna be towards the end, just to like garnish the dish. So
Okay.
yeah, we can leave that.
part
Yep.
of Italian too?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you want to keep it for it to grow much more. I have like, you guys should see my scallions here. I'll show you my scallions. This is like insane. Let me, how do I switch this? Look at that.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Ours are not doing that well, but they're. I keep cutting them down.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I use just the tops, so the bottoms I just like keep on,
Yeah.
planting them.
Just keep going.
Do we
Yeah, just keep on
want
going.
really rough chop or like fine?
That's perfect right there.
Great.
Nice. You guys have like good knife skills going on right now.
Yeah.
You guys cook a lot?
Yeah, we do. We really enjoy it. But we also find ourselves just always falling into the routines, right? Like the things that you get used to cooking. Vanessa tries a lot more recipes than me. I struggle sometimes to follow a recipe. So
Yeah. What's the most unique recipe you guys have done? Or like maybe the hardest too?
You tried things that were definitely harder than me. You made that quiche last week with like a sweet potato crust, which was that would be very complicated for me.
That's pretty complicated for me too.
That was regular though. If you know how to make a quiche, you could do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got really into roasting chickens. Excuse me, all different ways. So that was like a deep dive I did, but not super complicated either, I guess. We tried a lot of things. Make a lot of like stir fries and soups, I feel like.
Yep, a lot of soups, a lot of always evolving my egg sandwiches. I take those
nice.
Very so
very nice. I love a good egg sandwich.
Yeah, that was my, if I don't have to do my current job someday, maybe I start the egg sandwich pop-up. I don't know.
It will work. It's in this time of day it will work.
Yeah. What else are we chopping?
We are chopping.
So garlic. Do you guys chop garlic yet?
Not yet. And then I don't know if you can see this, but this is a really big shallot.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one. So I think we'll just leave it since we have the onions.
Okay.
That onion is pretty big as well, so we'll leave the shallots out.
Okay.
And then you guys got the onions. You just chopped the chili peppers. Mike's cutting the garlic, and that's about all the cutting we're gonna be doing today.
Cool. This is probably a little finer than the onion, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like you want to do it like kind of minced.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure you have your rice ready to go too. So rice takes around like 15 minutes ish. So depending how much you guys want to make, like you guys want to make a lot for tomorrow, you guys can heat up, or you guys just want to make it for today. So it's totally up to you guys how much rice you guys want to cook.
Yeah, we can make extra.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
So
you said it was 2 cups of rice in the recipe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
so
good.
2 cups is like a good amount. So yeah, I mean, I eat a lot of rice because I'm Asian. I grew up eating rice and eggs. That's it.
Yeah, we like to make a lot of it when we make it. So
nice.
Got it. Last night we made one of the recipes I have learned to follow is using beets, but making it like poke. So making it in like a sesame flavor and eating it over. So you eat the beets cold after you roast them, and you eat it over rice and greens. And
nice.
That one's pretty. That's not like hard, but I would never have come across that on my own if not for the cookbook. So that one's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's interesting. I've never heard of that before too. So I've heard I've heard of beets in poke, but I've never heard like beets alone as like probably the vegetarian version of a poke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
so rice.
Yeah.
So Asian culture, we like to wash our rice because we want to wash the starch off as well, so it doesn't get too sticky. And also, like in Asia, our rice is like not the cleanest, so we always clean it at least 3 times. So what you want to do is grab a bowl and put your rice in the bowl, and you want to fill it with cold water, and you want to use your hands and just stir it around. Okay. And then just drain that water out and try to do it like two times. I think 2 times is plenty. And then once the second time is over, so drain as much as you can out of the bowl, the water of the bowl, and then you can add 4 cups of water. So it's usually like rice is like the base of it is like 1 to 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So is that jasmine rice?
Yes.
Nice.
Is that all right?
The best kind of rice, I say.
Perfect.
Like the grains of the Asian gods, you know. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, we like basmati. I was like, I feel like basmati is just too, I don't know, it doesn't have like the right flavor.
Yeah. We like to have some of this and then some like short grain brown. I don't know if there's another name for that, but in kind of a contrast where some meals will go with the white rice or sometimes the brown.
Yeah, you can use your hands, Vanessa.
Okay, is that all right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are eating it. I'm not eating. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, I usually use my hands too. So what you want to do is like you want to break up all the pieces. So I usually do like a fork like this, and then just go circular. Yep. Okay. Exactly. And then now you can. I mean, you just do like three swirls, mm-hmm. and then you can drain it. And then you can do it again like 2 more times, and then we can. Yep. Perfect. Yes. Strainer. You know, I always assume people don't have strainers at home. I don't know.
We got them. We've got lots of sizes. Mike came with those.
Perfect.
I don't have them. I just had like a really big pasta strainer.
Nice. Yeah, so we're just cleaning up the starch so it doesn't like get sticky. So when we fluff it up, it'll be like super separated.
Nice.
Because like different type of rice is different like applications, I guess. Like, you know, sushi rice is very like sticky as well, mm-hmm. but that's because of the vinegar in the rice. So yeah. Are you guys staying in like Boston or?
Yeah, we're in Cambridge. How about you?
Oh, nice. I'm in Somerville.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And where are you popping up?
So I just do like deliveries to Boston every Sunday. So tomorrow is the day where I drop like the menu, and then people would order it, and I sell out within like minutes because like I do 50 deliveries. I mean, that's a lot, you know, but still like people just click on it, type in whatever they want, you know, it's like a Google form kind of thing. So I'll put like whatever it is that I'm offering for the week, and then they just like put it in, and then I mean like one person could order like 5-6 different things. So I just see it as how many deliveries can I do per that day kind of thing.
And are you doing, is that meals or is it like prepped food for people to cook?
No, it's all like cooked food ready to go. All you do is heat it up kind of thing. Yeah, so it's like already like, so what I do is like I also give you an instruction to how to heat up each dish, like the best way to heat up each dish in a way. So yeah.
Very cool.
It's been good so far, you know, like Eater Boston wrote about my pop-up like 3 times already, which is great. Like so weird, you know, I know who she is, the editor and whatnot, and she's never written anything, and then coronavirus hits, she's like, oh wow, you're sounding so nice to me. Interesting. But yeah, it's like good either way. So yeah. All right, so rice. So we're gonna put a teaspoon of cardamom in there.
Okay.
Because you guys have both whole and ground up, so we'll just use the ground.
Yeah.
Great.
In some of these, we have more spices than we know how to use because of an uncle of mine who's a chef that gave us a bunch of stuff that we're like figuring out how to.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys just like take pictures of what you have in your spice rack, and I can help you with like a recipe and whatnot. You know, it's like it takes like, I don't know, like a few hours for me to like figure something out. Pretty sure. So yeah, pretty happy to help people out. You know.
What if I put this down lower? I feel like I'm like
You want the books?
maybe. I feel like I'm like too close to it.
Oh, that's good too.
That's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, totally up. Yeah, we'll see.
It's just, you know, be good for Josh, right?
Yeah.
Can you still see what we're doing here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good too. I mean, like I prefer a higher height because you can look down into what you guys are actually doing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think that's like way more better than a lower. Oh, so do you guys know Josh?
Yes. We both used to work with Josh's wife at a company like, I don't know, 6 years ago or more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Long time now.
But we all stayed friends.
nice. Yeah, she's super cool to cook with for sure.
Yeah.
She's like, that's not how you cook rice. I was like, well.
Yeah.
But then she wrote me an email saying that, you know, my rice is far superior. So I'm like, okay, so that's good. So really depending up to you guys. I always eat my rice with no salt.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can add salt if you want. I always like suggest if you want salt, you can add salt. But for me, like I never use salt because it's just like it's like a potato, like, you know, it's like your carrier. It's like it'll take you to your mouth kind of thing. So it's totally up to you guys. If you guys want to salt, it's like a teaspoon of salt probably.
We're good.
Okay. So let's bring that rice onto the stove.
Mm-hmm.
And then what you want to do is crank it on high. So what we want to do is bring up to a boil and then simmer. Yes, perfect. Yep.
Great.
Yeah. So you also need a lid for that pot.
Lid for the pot. Got
Yep.
it.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, don't cover it yet. So we want to see if it comes to a boil, and then we'll cover it.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna have you guys take a big pot. We're gonna do the mapo tofu ish. The mapo tofu.
Right.
The Malaysian mapo tofu. It's so weird. Do you guys have Szechuan peppercorns by any chance?
No, I don't think.
No.
We have peppercorns, but
Regular.
just normal black. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So you want to put that on the stove, and then yeah, you don't need the cast iron. So you want to heat up that pot, and then we're gonna add sesame oil once it's like a little bit hotter. So we'll wait like maybe like 2 minutes because that's a thin bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. So it's gonna heat up super fast. So probably like in a minute or so, we'll add sesame oil, and then we're gonna add onions, garlic, and the chili peppers all together.
Okay. All right.
Do you guys like the spice? Is it very fragrant?
Yeah, it smells awesome.
Nice. Yeah, it's like, because I don't know, I love curries. I love one pot meals. It's like an easy way to, you know, cook, forget about it, come back like 20 minutes later, and then it's done, ready to go. I can eat, you know?
Yep, it's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I did tikka masala for Josh and Maru. It was like, they had a blast. They were like, we want to eat this now. I was like,
Yeah. Did you tell him like no dairy?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. So
yeah, so that's why we didn't go to tikka masalas route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's great. Yeah, we I love Asian foods
Yeah,
because they typically have so much flavor without being cream based. You know that
exactly.
other cultures, it's great too, but it's just harder for me. Paris is not my city for eating.
Right.
Yeah, no, so much butter. All right, so now you want to add sesame oil?
So just a little bit, you said?
Yep, just like a tablespoon-ish.
Okay.
Yep, good. And then you want to add your garlic, shallot, onion, and chili peppers. Is it sizzling? I can't really hear.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So all we want to do right now is mix all the, saute the onions and everything else in there until the onions are translucent so you can see right through it, not white anymore. And then you guys have the beef ready?
We do.
Yep.
Yep.
Right there.
Nice. Yeah, you guys should have like a glass of wine or something.
Oh, yeah. Looks like I just made that happen for myself.
Yep. Do you want wine?
No, it's okay. I'll get it.
So do you guys like spicy or no?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's why I kind of figured out you guys have like so many chili powders. I'm like, these people love spicy.
Yeah. It's funny that like when I don't eat dairy and I mostly avoid gluten as well. And but then some other things that bother people like spice, I'm like pouring it into every meal, you know?
Nice. Yeah.
To avoid, but for the most part, I wish I could eat everything and everything hot.
Yep. I mean, my wife is lactose intolerant, so she still eats all the dairy. She just like pops those pills, those lactose pills.
Yeah. There.
So are you doing all the cooking out of your house?
Oh no, so I work. So I don't know if you know this Japanese restaurant called Momi Nomi in Inman Square.
Oh yeah, we haven't been there, but we live pretty close to Inman Square.
Oh, nice. So yeah, so I work there. I used to work there. I got laid off, obviously. So yeah. So he's like the chef is like there by himself doing sushi and whatnot. So
Yeah. Where
It's where like East by Northeast would be, right?
Nick Superdon and Company.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yep. Just a little further down. Yeah, that's
Yep.
cool. Yeah, that's
We haven't made it there yet.
haven't made it. No, we're
Yeah, so
trying to go down the line though, and like once a week get takeout from all of the Inman restaurants.
that's awesome. That's
We
awesome.
Just try to, we love it, but also try to make sure we're going there instead of like not supporting the local ones.
Oh yeah, I mean Highland Fried just opened, and I am so excited.
Yeah,
so excited.
We got ribs on Friday, I think.
Nice. The first day they opened, I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. All right, I think we're getting pretty close, and if you want to take it over for a second, I'm also going to join the Zoom meeting on the phone so we can point in.
Oh yeah, so if you can.
Oh, that's smart. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I promise not to make like all the echo or whatever. I'll figure that out.
Oh yeah, you just have to mute and yeah. Okay, so is your onions translucent yet?
These are translucent.
Yeah. All right. So now you want to add your beef
Okay.
into the pot.
Do you know, Ness, is the meeting ID somewhere in?
Let me see.
You have my email, but is it in the window? Maybe
Meeting
not.
ID is 871
Yep.
8970
Yep.
5911.
And should I just be breaking up this beef?
Yes. So you want to break it up. You want to cook the beef all the way, and you also want to. Do you have your spice mix?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add it in as well,
And
but not all of it. Not all of it. You're gonna do maybe like, I'm gonna say let's do 2 tablespoons for now, and then we'll taste it later. We'll see where we are. Yeah, because you want all those flavors to go into the beef as well when you sear it. So you can use many different types of meat. So if you use like, let's say like chicken thighs or, like braising beef and whatnot. So you want to take that spice and marinate it together with your meat. Like ground beef cooks so fast, so you don't really need to marinate it. But other cuts of proteins, you want to marinate it overnight first. So yeah.
Got it. And when you marinate it, do you do it with something like just the spice rub or something else?
I just use spice rub. Yeah, especially like Mike doesn't eat dairy, so I mean yogurt goes really, really well.
I think if you look where we got the camera on the on the beef.
And should the stove be like medium fry?
Oh my God, this is so good. This is amazing. I love this right now. Yep. See, Mike, all we needed was Mike. I swear to God.
And that's a little prep. So
where were you? So yeah, you want to break that all up? Wow, this is like clutch right here, I think.
And should we turn the rice is boiling? Should we turn it down?
Yes. So yes, once the rice is boiling, you want to turn it down to simmer.
Yep.
So just little bubbles, and then you want to put a lid on it, and then we'll put a 15-minute timer on.
Okay. Are you kidding me?
no, the little thing doesn't.
It's not a real one.
Oh, all right. I'll just.
It's a fake one.
Yeah, it's like.
How does it smell? It smell good?
Smelling good, yeah.
Nice.
I think we go a little lower on our stuff. Yeah, that's the bigger burner. Not to direct your cooking, Derek, but
not at all.
Not hot enough to burning. Like there's no in between.
you know your kitchen better than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally trust you guys.
Yeah, we have an oven that Vanessa bakes a lot, and it's like probably within 20 degrees of what it says there, but who knows?
Yeah.
Like
Same. Yeah, my apartment's oven is the same thing. I had to buy like a little oven thermometer and just hang it in the oven just to like, it's like, then you know where you're at. So right now you can add coconut milk into your whatchamacallit, your beef, sorry.
Okay. And you said that was a cup, right?
Yeah, like how much coconut milk do you have? I mean, you can use
like
a can, right? That's like 375, 400.
Yeah, 13.5 ounces.
13.5. I think you can use the whole thing if you want, or you can save it half. You can use half. I think you can use half.
You want to use half? Okay.
Yeah. We'll see where we're at with that half. Do you guys have cornstarch by any chance? Nice.
Yeah.
So Asian cooking, like Malaysian cooking, uses a lot of cornstarch to thicken soups, sauces, and a lot of things like, like egg drop soup, and then like hot sweet and sour soups and whatnot. It's like very cornstarch based. So yeah.
Got it. So, yeah, we.
What it looks like.
Oh yeah, I have it out.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you want to add a cup of water as well into the beef.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah, I think we can go all the way with the coconut milk.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. So now your spice blend did not have salt, right?
That's right.
All right, we'll season it like with a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of salt for now, and then we'll season more later after. So what you want to do, like always cooking, what we always do is like we always season in stages, not season at the end, because we want to flavor it. We want to flavor everything to in stages, so it's like it's stronger instead of like you on top, like flavoring just on top kind of thing, if you get what I mean. If that makes sense, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, so now we're just gonna let it simmer, let it cook a little bit.
Okay.
So what you can do now is, you guys have your tofu?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can cube it up. Is it silken or firm or?
Extra firm.
Extra firm? All right, so what you want to do is you can cut it a little bit smaller. Because if it's silken, it will break up on itself.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like extra firm, you need to like, it's going to stay its shape.
Okay.
So you can cut it a little bit smaller, like bite size, like fingernail size-ish.
Okay.
Derrick, I don't want to say that I wasn't excited to do this, but looking down in this now, I'm the most excited that I've been.
Nice. I'm so glad. I'm so glad because I was like, well, Mike doesn't do dairy. What can I do? It's like, what? I've never done a mapo tofu coconut curry before, but let's do it together, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you is your pop-up, do you have like a certain cuisine, like Asian cuisine, that you're doing more? Are you doing a lot of Malaysian, or are you doing other styles?
So it's like 80% Malaysian, pretty much. Like like Malaysian food is pretty much a mixture of a lot of cuisines, like Indian, Malay, Chinese, Indonesian, Thai, because we're literally surrounded by all these different countries. So a lot of it like influence each other. And as well with like a lot of outside European cultures as well, because we got the Portuguese that came, we got the Japanese, we got so many people came to like colonize us, and yeah. So it's a lot. Like a lot of people say, well, like, what's Malaysian cuisine? Like even for me, like it's hard for me to explain because it's just a melting pot of all these different flavors from different countries, So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like the pop-ups are mostly Malaysian inspired food.
That's great. All right. So.
Nice. So tofu's all set?
Just about.
Okay. How's the rice? You guys can you guys smell the cardamom? Oh, don't open it. You're good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Should it still be on?
Yes, it should be simmering.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty done. It doesn't look like there was a lot of water left.
No, you're good. It's been maybe 5 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take. Relax, Mike. Relax.
Hold the camera. Have my drink.
Hold the camera, hold your drink, stand
Yep.
back there.
I'm not a good cooker of rice. Just I haven't mastered it. I just always burn it, or it just I don't know.
No?
So rice is
If it works for me.
yeah. So rice is very straightforward. It's pretty much 15 minutes is your tops. So what you want to do is like you bring it up. So you wash, put it in a pot, 1:2 ratio. You bring it up to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, you turn it straight down to a simmer, put a lid on it, 15-minute timer. After 15 minutes, it's done. You're like, done. And then you just turn off the stove and then wait maybe like 2 minutes. So the steam is gonna like, take the grains back to where it is. So it's like it's expanding the grains to absorb all that water. And then when you turn it off, it's just gonna come back in together. And then that's when also you put a lot of your seasoning. So if I do like coconut rice, like let's say if you want to do coconut rice, that's when you put your flavorings in there. Like you put your butter, you put coconut milk, like a lot of different like flavorings you want to put. Like that's really like a liquid seasoning instead of like dry.
If you were to put in coconut milk at the end, let's say for every cup of rice, or what type of ratio would you do for that?
So I usually put so let's say a cup of rice, I'll probably do a 1/4 cup of coconut milk.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you just want to like pour it in and then like fluff it with a fork, put it all in together, and then close it, let it come back in again. So you turn it off and then you add your coconut milk and then you fluff it and you close it. So it's gonna come back in again. And then like 2 minutes, 3 minutes later, take it, eat it. It's awesome. So good. So your beef should be ready. We're gonna add your tofu and frozen vegetables.
All right.
Is it boiling in there, Mike?
It is just it's just starting to simmer.
Okay.
So I'll turn it up a little bit to get it to the boil, and then here I'll show you.
You said a cup of the frozen vegetables, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just starting to roll.
Nice. That looks good. So right now it's like, so this is pretty much done in a way. So because it's ground beef, it cooks really fast.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like, chicken or whatnot, it's gonna take a while, but this is done already, because any longer you cook this, the beef is just gonna get more tougher and tougher. So you don't want that.
Got it.
So right now we're gonna add every finishing stuff. We're gonna add the soy sauce. We're gonna add the oyster sauce. We're gonna do the cornstarch. So the cornstarch, you want to do with water.
Okay.
So you want to dilute it with water. Like let's do 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and then like maybe like 2 tablespoons of water.
Okay.
It's hard to hold the phone, dude. So I'm gonna turn that off.
Thank you.
Nice.
So
you should have the soy sauce and oyster sauce.
Yep.
It's
what order?
Sorry?
Does the order matter? Like the order that we eat?
There's 2 tablespoons of each.
Tablespoons of each.
Cool.
Here's your cornstarch.
Cool. Derrick, the other people that you've done this with, has it been couples as well?
Yes, It's always been couples, yeah.
It's interesting. It's like we wouldn't normally be passing back and forth like this, like, one night I'll cook, one night she'll cook, but
Yeah.
it is, I don't know, maybe couples is the answer. Sous chef and chef, like we just trade each night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a date night,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We do it sometimes, but I
because
guess around like holiday cooking, like
Yeah.
occasion cooking,
yeah, because my first couple, they have like a 4-month-old, and and they were like, oh, it's date night kind of thing, and we did dinner at like 9 o'clock. It's insane. They're like, I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm down. So yeah, it's so crazy. So yeah.
Stir this in now that I've added.
Sorry?
Should I stir the oyster sauce in? And
Yes.
all right.
Yep. So stir everything with the tofu and the carrots and the peas. And then what you want to do is like you want to bring it up to a boil. So, and then your cornstarch mixture. So your cornstarch mixture, it's like, so it will thicken once it comes up to a boil. So if it's just hot, it's not gonna thicken your sauce for you. So that's one important thing too, is always has to come up to a boil. So let's say like if you do an egg drop soup or like sweet and sour soups or like different sauces, you can even do like let's say you do a braise and then you take the juices out from that braise and then you add cornstarch, like a cornstarch slurry. It's a slurry, yes.
Yeah.
So add a cornstarch slurry and then you bring up to a boil and it's like nice and like silky and smooth. So.
And adding the water at first keeps it from clumping?
Yes, exactly that. So if you don't add water, you just have like large clumps of cornstarch all over your food and it's not delicious. Yeah, I've done that many a times.
We tried, what did I make? I made like what was otherwise kind of a pretty good beef stew, but then I added the cornstarch at the end and it like just clumped up and it was like beef stew with clumps. So yeah.
Yep, that happens. So you always want to add water.
Timer just ended, so I shut off the heat.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep, perfect. Leave it for like 2 minutes and then we'll come back to it. We're gonna fluff it. Is it strong with cardamom? Can you guys smell that cardamom or no?
Mm-hmm. I think so. The curry is really strong too, though. So
nice.
I think what I'm mostly getting.
Yep. And we're
nice.
Just heat back up here.
Nice, beautiful. Way to go, Mike.
Oh, the light. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a full like Food Network.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna cast you, Mike.
Now.
we're gonna cast you. You're gonna be our cameraman.
Yeah, exactly.
That looks good. So is it boiling or
not quite? Almost there, but it's getting thicker already. Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna help with that with the slurry in a second. So we want it to come up to a boil first. So don't add like I always say never add. What?
We already added. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
So tell us how we should have done it though.
So you want to add it after it comes up to a boil. Okay. Because maybe we don't need too much of it. Maybe we need like, it really depends how much silkiness or sauciness we need kind of thing. So like a tablespoon would maybe too much, but I think it looks like it's going to be super cool. Super delicious. So, I mean, you can start tasting it now if you like with a spoon, and then we can season it more if you like with salt or with spices as well. So,
did we use chili oil or is it just out?
It's out. I think it was on the list.
For what?
Chili oil?
Oh, chili oil. Yeah, chili oil is at the end.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really good. I don't think it needs any salt.
Cool. I trust you.
You trust me?
Yeah. I can't handle hot things. I can't handle hot temperature. I like hot spicy, but
yeah, I mean, like I went to Thailand last year, and we went to the famous J5, and they're like, "Oh, how would you like your tom yum?" I was like, "Sorry, oh, sorry, all right." Had a phone call. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, what kind of spicy do you guys want?" I was like, "Do you guys want Thai spicy?" I was like, "Of course we want Thai spicy."
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was like end of the world kind of spicy. Holy shit, it was crazy. But we ate it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yep, we did it. So what you want to do with the rice right now is grab a fork and you want to fluff it.
And we were just boiling in the big pot, so I turned it down a little bit.
Nice. Is it like saucy?
Yeah, it's really thick. It seems really good.
Nice. Perfect. That's perfect.
The cardamom is really,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
So your rice shouldn't be sticking in the bottom. It shouldn't be burnt at all. So it should be like perfect rice, ready to go.
Can't believe I doubted it.
Yeah.
How dare you, Mike?
It was like, I think he was doubting me because I'm just so bad at rice cooking.
No way. See, now you know.
Now I know.
Yeah.
This is a new skill for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to fluff it? Perfect. So you mean like I said before, you can add coconut if you want, but you already have coconut in your curry, so you don't need to. So coconut is also like a very cooling thing for Asian cooking. Like if we want to cool like a spicy dish down, we add coconut milk. So like, or we add coconut milk to the rice and it, lowers down the spiciness of it. So yeah. So since the beef is done, you guys can add the chili oil, probably like 2 tablespoons, depending how spicy you guys want it.
Yeah, I think, I don't know.
It's spicy enough?
It's really, no, it needs chili oil, but I'm not sure how much to add because this chili oil is really hot.
Can I see it? Like what type of chili oil do you have?
This kind It's from H Mart probably.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
Let's do.
It makes me cry. It's good though.
I mean, you guys can put one.
He said 2 tablespoons. So
put one. So I think you guys should put like 1 teaspoon, maybe.
Okay.
Here you go.
And then like stir it all in, and then
Yeah.
you guys can always add more when you eat it. So.
I do remember like the first meal we cooked with this. We were like, oh no.
That's why Vanessa's like, I don't think so. 2 tablespoons.
Because we like with sambal or like sriracha and stuff, it's like
Yeah.
the bottle.
Yeah,
like,
Really?
yeah.
I mean,
This was hot.
Nice.
something like this that I was really looking forward to, and then it was like ruined.
We actually, our favorite thing lately, we'd never seen the like the fried chili, fried garlic chili like that. Like we added.
Yeah, exactly. Chili crisp.
Yeah, we'd never known about that till like a few months ago. It's so tasty.
Oh, so I actually make my own, and I just give it away on my pop-ups to people, and people are like, "You should sell it. You should sell it." I'm like,
Maybe
it's good. It's good to just give it for for the love of the people.
Would you like to taste?
Sure. What did I do with my spoon? Oh. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do your pop-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, I can drop off like probably a cup container of chili crisp for you guys.
It's really good. I think this is the right amount of spice.
Yeah.
That was good.
Creeps up. Like it's not like the first bite.
It's like
spice.
in the back of my mouth right now. But it's,
okay.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice. Perfect. So, like I said, like just chili spice blend, like curry spice blend, can use it in anything. Like marinate whatever you want. You can add dairy if you want to, like yogurt. So yogurt breaks down a lot of proteins, but Mike can't eat that. So, there's other tenderizing, the like little powder things that you can get in like supermarkets too. So that works well. So yeah, I mean now, so all you do is you scoop the rice, and then the scallions just right on top. So the scallions just add like that extra flavor to your dish. So you don't need to add it now, because I mean I like my scallions like raw and like crunchy and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is like the fastest fastest one. The first one was 2 hours.
Wow. Because of was that with Josh and Maria?
No, this was with the 4-month-old.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
The one with the
So
4-month-old,
did it
because
start at 9 and it was 4 hours?
2 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's a good amount of time. But
Yeah.
they told me, they're like, well, we eat dinner at this time anyway. So I was like, good for me too, I guess, because they had like a tougher meat to cook.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it took a little longer, because I mean it's hard to see what to cook too for people, because they have so limited proteins at home.
Mhm.
And I want like, you to cook something delicious, not like, let's do the steak and call it a day,
Yep. No, this is great. I'm really excited. I hope that you guys continue to do this. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's super fun for me too. Like I enjoy doing this. I've been doing this once a week, and it's like it's pretty fun, like get out there, talk to people for once,
No, I was like, put on a real shirt for this.
And I said to Josh too, because I've heard about this all along, and
Yep.
It's so like the last change he made where it went from being in your house to over video is just like so perfect for this time. Not
Exactly.
that we want you here doing this for a party, but it's like it's just what we need like now.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
Right. Like,
exactly.
yeah, a party would be cool, but also, our kitchen in our apartment and all stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you need another scoop of broth over there.
Are you showing?
Yeah. Oh, we gotta
showing
put
Derrick?
no. We have to put the
Scallion.
Scallion.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
Ooh. See,
Yeah.
even I haven't had dinner yet. I'm so hungry right now.
Gosh, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Wow, that was good. I'm gonna screenshot this.
Yeah, screenshot.
All right. Come in here, Mike. 1, 2. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to send me an address, I mean, I live in Union Square, so I'm like super close. I can drop off a chili crisp for you guys that I make. So no problem at all.
And yeah, well, I mean, we'll keep an eye on your pop-up too, and we'll probably order.
Of course.
Where do you post the menu? Are you on Instagram or is it?
Yeah. So what you do is you go, so it's like a big thing. So Instagram, I'll post the menu, and then I'll send out a mass email for the link for the forms. And then, yeah, that's it. On Wednesdays. So I post it on Wednesday at like 5 to 6 o'clock. So just keep a lookout. It sells out really, really fast.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah. So
Cool.
I'm glad. Any questions at all, or?
No, I'm just very excited to eat it, and thank you so much for the tips. And honestly, I think you revolutionized my rice cooking forever.
I'm glad. You should tell that to Maru too.
I will.
She's like, what?
She's a good rice cooker. It's true, but I've never done it well. It's always bad.
Yeah.
Pretty,
yeah.
Well, I'm glad I can help with that.
And everything else looks great too.
Perfect. So yeah, if you guys have anything else, like you shoot me an email. I'm happy to help. If you guys have more spices, like, cause the same thing I did with Maru and Josh and the other couple too, I send like at least like one other recipe to you with what you have at home. So just like, help out, like, okay, what to do with the spices that you don't know what to do with, kind of thing. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You're welcome, guys. Nice cooking with you.
Yeah, good to cook with you as well.
I can't wait. I'm like rushing towards it right now. So.
Oh my God.
See you soon.
Guys.
Enjoy your dinner.
Too. Bye.